It is GTA. It is Hot Party 2001, back with another live stream. I treat these kind of like videos when it's like things like this. Look, the title is true. We need to talk. So if you haven't watched my other live streams, Happy New Year, guys. I hope you had a great New Year. And you know, New Year's resolutions, if you guys already made them, send them in the comments, you know, down below. Sorry. I want you guys to know that I just got back from the doctors, and I do have an upper respiratory infection. Now, you're not hearing any volume about this. I hope this doesn't affect my voice. I'm going to check this. But the thing is, I'm just trying to keep this down, and I'm playing, so basically, we need to talk, guys. And I'm actually at the beginning of years of being a teenager, you know, youngest I can be to be a teenager. I'm actually fairly smart about this, and a lot of people are. I'm not calling anybody stupid, but I actually know what this is like. Well, not really. I can't really explain or imagine what this would have happened, but if you guys have already once you guys hear this word, you'll know what I'm talking about. Logan Paul. Now, if you don't know who Logan Paul is, then well, I can't help you there. Basically, he is he's a YouTuber, but you know, he's a vlogger, along with Jake Paul, his brother. But more about Logan Paul. Logan Paul has posted a video. Now, if you don't already know, if you're not in the Low Gang, which I know I am at least, so shout out to Logan Paul. If you're not in the Low Gang, well, okay, basically, if you don't watch his vlogs, then you might not know what happened, or you might not watch his vlogs, and maybe you do know what happened, maybe your friend or something told you about it. But he's in Tokyo right now, Japan, basically, and what happened was, he decided to go to Japan's very famous, and sadly it's famous for a very unfortunate reason. He's let me just check my audio for a second, guys. Hold up. I'm just checking my audio. Let's see, because I don't know if you guys hear me or not. I just want to make sure, because I'll be talking for like hours or something. Not even. Alright, we're good. So basically, guys, what happened is Logan Paul is in Tokyo right now, and in Tokyo, well, Japan.
Hey, I know.
He's basically how do I put this? Done a video where he went to, I don't know the name of the forest, but it's basically nicknamed Suicide Forest. Reason being is because about 100 people a year go to that forest. And by the way, this might get a little graphic-y talky, kind of graphic talk. Technically, I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that, so viewer discretion is advised. But I don't know how to do editing and stuff yet, so I couldn't put that up in the video. But just so you guys know, viewer discretion is advised for what I'm about to say. What happened was, 100 people a year go to the Suicide Forest, and if you don't know what they do already, well, it's obvious. They kill themselves. They basically hang themselves or do something else to themselves. Basically, they end their lives there. 100 people a year. That's what I've heard so far. And Logan Paul went there and decided to vlog it. Now, this isn't really a ranting on it. I might sound as a hypocrite or something. I'm not defending Logan Paul, but I'm not going against him. So basically, I'm in the neutral. I like Logan Paul a lot. He's a good vlogger. I like his content, and I watched the video myself personally through the end. But he was deciding to not only vlog it, but spend a night there, camp in that forest. However, the second they stepped off the trail, he found, him and a few others, found a dead body. And this said person was deceased. So they found a deceased person there, and the cause of death was asphyxiation. I'm pretty sure it's asphyxiation. Suffocation. They hung themselves. They hung themselves, basically. It was only one person, but you know, said person hung himself, and Logan Paul followed that once they stepped off the trail. Now, I suggest you watch it to see the full aspect of it, like to see exactly what happened. You know, I'm not going to be able to provide all the details and everything. And basically, if you don't already know, death is very painful to people. You know, you have to remember that there are people, you know, we're all human, basically, really. So, yeah, you could kind of, a person had family, you know. My point is, I'm sorry, I'm a little like, I don't know how to really act on the situation, but my point is, what happened was, so they go to the forest, they want to spend the night there vlogging, as a little scary thing, you know. But he tells you in the beginning of the video, not clickbait, because this was taken after what happened, if you don't know, and just edited and put to the front of the, I don't know how they do it, but yeah, I'll just look it up later on. But basically saying, and he looked like right into the camera lens, and basically looking into your eyes, technically, saying, this is not clickbait, this isn't fake, what happened here was very real, so viewer discretion is advised. But, you know, he goes there, finds a dead body, he's all happy about it, you know, well, okay, let me reword that. He's all a little spooked out about going to the forest, but, you know, he's happy to do it for the views, you know, do it for the views. But then, you know, he's on the trail, and he has, a security person. He's got, like, one security officer there, you know, as security and stuff. I don't know what is full. Alright, so basically, they step a couple foot off they step right off the trail, which is something you kind of really shouldn't do. Is they say is that, spirits will will try to take you off the spirit. Oh, I'll take you off there. And he tells you that there's no cell phone service there, so, you know, you get lost. You know what. You're screwed. 100% you're screwed. Unless you exactly know where you're going, which is basically you're not lost, but if you're lost, then you're effed. You're screwed. So, yeah. Basically, he finds a dead body here. You know, well, not him, but I forgot his name. I'm sorry about that if you're watching. Probably not, though, but, you know, there's a chance there. So someone using the camera points out and says, there's a dead body back there, there's a body back there. So Logan's like, no, there's not, there's no way. You're joshing me, right, man? Don't joke about this. He's like, I'm not joking. So they go to check it out, and there's a dead body back there. So basically, he dealt with this very seriously, you know? He's a little freaked out, but he's also, like, scared, kind of. They obviously don't find they obviously don't sleep there. They don't spend the night there. They ended up calling the security, well, they ended up calling the police department, the fire department, basically everybody, to come down there and get it. And actually, it's, they weren't allowed to trespass there. They weren't supposed to be trespassing there in the first place. The security tells them. It's like, it's a little too late for that, though, you know, obviously. But, you know, the content he posted, however, was graphic, and he did warn you for it all. However, it was posted, and still, a lot of people are very offended by it. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos already today saying, like, why it's offensive and all, and I can see why it's offensive, you know? It's offensive for that exact reason. Well, not offensive, but it's not right for YouTube. You know, no one's ever posted that. People have recorded things where, like, you know, let's just say vloggers could have died, you know? But no one's posting it, you know? No one's posting it, really, because they know what's going to happen. It's like, now he's taking it down off of his channel. And that wasn't by anybody. He didn't have to, but he made the decision to take it down. because he was just a little scared about that. He didn't know what to, okay, so I just got kicked. He didn't know what he was supposed to do. And because of that, he was, well, yeah. So he took it down by will, like by his own terms. He wanted to take it down, but you can still find the video up. I'm pretty sure other people have uploaded it. You know, like they say, you know, you post one thing, it's probably, there's a good chance, you know, it's always up there, you know, eco footprint and stuff. I guess, I don't know. So, digital footprint, I'm sorry. So, yeah. Gotta fix something right here, guys. So, let's see, hold up. Alright, so basically, alright, so now that's settled. Well, yeah, he took it down, and it's still up today, but not on his channel. And, you know, he was saying suicide is a very, serious thing. It's not something to joke around with, and that's obvious. He's never really discovered a dead body, and not many people have. I mean, I've seen a dead body before, and sadly, that was my auntie. You know, bless her soul, you know. But I've seen her body at the funeral, basically. So that's not the point, but basically, suicide isn't a real thing. And I'm gonna just ask you guys, you don't have to, but you could, and it goes a long way, to donate to the suicide hotline. You know, they basically, you know, if you don't know what the suicide hotline is, well, they basically try and talk people out of suicide. You know, it's not a good thing. You know, suicide isn't fun. It's not cool at all. People commit suicide because they're either depressed. You know, some people could, you know, teenagers could even do it. Like, anybody can do it. You know, no one loves them, or when they think no one loves them, or nobody even does love them, you know, that doesn't, you know, they think no one loves them, and they think, or, you know, everybody's, like, harassing them, you know, so they're harassing said person, you know, like, via internet and stuff, cyberbullying and everything like that, you know, bullying, doing all this stuff, to the point where that is. I don't know how to handle that because I've never tried to commit suicide. I haven't committed suicide. That's kind of obvious because you can hear me right now. I'm talking. I wouldn't know how to deal with suicide, and I'm not saying I'm an expert on suicide. I'm not saying anything like that at all. It's a very touchy though situation, that video, you know. I don't know if I'm using that the right way, but yeah, I mean, people die every day, you know, but you gotta remember, these are people. They could have families for all you know. Well, they do have families, you know. It's common, you know, for people to die every day. I mean, I don't really know how to touch this situation, approach it, you know, so don't get offended to me. Don't get offended to me about it. Don't try and flag my video or anything about it. I'm sorry about this, you know, if you're offended, just don't watch the video. You don't have to watch it. No one's forcing you to watch it, except for yourself. So don't go flagging my video or anything saying, oh my god, this is oh my god, why is she talking about this? This is so offensive. Well, don't watch the video. But, yeah, that's the thing, you know? People die every day, and that's kind of common due to old age or due to something else. But you gotta remember, and I kept repeating this, that they're people like you and me. I hope you're human. try not to joke about this as much, but, you know, we're all human, so we all have family. I also recreated it all. But we all have family, and so said person who dies, you know, it's affecting their family. They figure out that someone committed, that their said family member committed suicide, they're going to be depressed about it. And, yeah. But that's what happens. But it's important to remember that people die every day. Well, I mean, not that, but that everybody has a family, so, you know, you see somebody dead, you gotta think to yourself and remember, that person had a family. That person had a family. And think about how that's affecting them. And that's why I'm saying you gotta donate to the suicide hotline. I'm not sponsoring them. They're not sponsoring me or anything. But it's important to donate to them because they're the ones who are getting people to stop committing suicide. You know? And that's, you know, it shows that people care about them. And, you know, people care about everybody. Those people care about people because they're helping people to not commit suicide. And you know, that honestly just touches my heart. And I'm happy that there's an organization, a group like that, that's helping people, getting them out of it, talking them out of it, you know, doing whatever they can to get them out of it. That's, you know, honestly, I honestly believe that that's amazing. And that's why I say, donate to the suicide hotline, because they're the ones, you know, they need that to, I don't know what they would really need the money for, I honestly don't. And I'm not gonna look that up or anything. But basically that's you know, the thing. They help people by, you know, making sure they don't commit suicide. And that's a good thing, to not commit suicide. Because they have families, you know, who love them. But Logan Paul, back to the Logan Paul subject, he posted this video and found a dead body. When he found the dead body, he warned us about it, saying viewer discretion is advised. This is 100% real, not clickbait. And it puts it in the actual set. He puts it in the video title, basically, saying we found a dead body. You know, we found a dead person. I don't really remember what that it was labeled, but what was titled. But that's the thing. And a lot of people are offended or upset that he posted that video. It's not educating us. You found a dead body. That's not education, basically. But the thing is, that's what he just posted it. And that's honestly, you know, you gotta think about this too. What a way to start off the year, you know? It's not happy, but, you know, starting off the year with a video finding a deceased person. That's very sad, you know. Logan Paul has about millions of subscribers, you know, millions of followers and everything. So you gotta think to yourself, you know, if you really think, what are the chances of said family member of watching that video, you know, wondering whatever happened to that family member. You know, that could be someone's family member who's watching the video. It's obviously someone's family member, but they're watching that video possibly, you know? It's sad. It's very sad. But that's what, you know, and he posted it, but then he took it down on his own, by himself. He wanted to take it down, but it's still up on some places. Some people could have recorded it, some people might have reacted to it, I don't know. You know, there are billions of people, there's like trillions of people on this planet. A good portion of a lot of us, like mainly everybody, has social media in a lot of things. Not everybody does it, but a lot of people do, like lots, you know, so someone could have reacted to it. You know, if you look up reaction to Logan Paul's we found a dead person in the woods, you'll probably find that video. Not exactly with that title, but you'll find that video, probably. Thing. It's just very and that's the thing. People commit suicide, and that's a problem, but, you know, you'll find the video, and it's disturbing. It's a disturbing video. So, that's why I'm saying, you know, death isn't a joke. Suicide isn't a joke either, but that's what happens. And, you know, he posted a video that was offensive in some ways. It wasn't right in some ways. I can't really touch the subject that much. I'm not really experienced for that. I kind of just had to say it, you know. That's honestly all I had to do. Touching the little, this little subject. Well, not little, but like a massive subject. But at the same time, just touching this, you know, something. That's honestly all I'm going to talk about for this exact thing. That's all I'm saying about this. I can't really touch it anymore than anybody else can. I don't know how to touch it, and I don't know how to experience, but honestly, if you want to read it, like if you want to find this out, look up the video or something, and look up other people who have viewed this thing. I know there are videos out there. I've seen a couple, but honestly, I can't say anything else about it. When I saw the video, I just said I'll watch it, but because I want to see what happened, and it was a little shocking, you know. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna get on with the video. I mean, we need to talk, and that's kind of it. But yeah, hope you guys. It's weird to say this. Definitely smash that like button and subscribe. Check out some other videos about it. I can't really say anything else about it. I don't know what to do. So see you guys. Hope you had a good New Year. Goodbye.